In this video assignment, I'll discuss why the new Programme of Study for Computing has an important place in the National Curriculum 2013 and how it can be integrated into other subject areas. The world continues to evolve and the technology industry is growing fast, with job opportunities increasing significantly. Therefore, it is important to teach children computing and make them aware of the opportunities in the industry. However, teaching computing is not just about preparing children for the future, it allows them to learn in a creative way. The National Curriculum 2013 suggests that a high-quality computing education equips pupils to use computational thinking and creativity to understand and change the world. In Key Stage 1, children are required to understand what algorithms are and create and debug simple programs. In Key Stage 2, they need to be able to design, write and debug programs, use logical reasons to explain how some simple algorithms work, and to detect and correct errors in algorithms and programs. Programming is the process of designing and writing a set of instructions, a program, for a computer in a language it can understand, by Computing at Schools 2015. These sets of instructions are called algorithms, which are translated into a code. The code has to be precise and written in the correct order for it to work, by the BBC 2016. This can be quite challenging for children. If they do not prepare the code correctly, errors can occur, which they would have to debug, by The Guardian 2015. According to Kutz et al. 2010, children need to have a growth mindset to debug. It is important to teach them not to give up when something goes wrong. Children should also be encouraged to read code to help them understand it so that they have a clearer idea of how it is constructed and therefore works. Many theories suggest that learning is an active and cumulative process where the learner builds knowledge and meaning for themselves, linking it with their existing knowledge. The Gotzi social cultural theory suggests that children learn more efficiently when working together. An example of this is pair programming, where two programmers work side by side at one computer, continuously collaborating on the same design, algorithm, code or test, by Williams and Kessler, 1999. This is a useful style for children to use as it develops their confidence in programming. Working together, the children can learn from each other and improve each other's work. For this to work effectively, they need to accept improvements and suggestions from their partner. Programming can be challenging to teach, and indeed many teachers do not feel confident teaching it as they do not have adequate subject knowledge. During my block school experience, I was in a Year 4 class which was being taught how to use Scratch to solve problems in maths. The teacher had not used Scratch and was not confident teaching it. Therefore, she asked me to teach it as I had experience using it and created my own game on it at university. Scratch is an enjoyable interactive information technology tool which enables children to learn in a systematic and creative way, by Resnick et al. 2009. It is taught in Key Stage 2 and Scratch Junior is taught in Key Stage 1. In the EYFS, children can use BeatBots. In my block school experience, a child's parent who had a hearing impairment came into the school to give training sessions to the teacher so that they could teach Scratch to the children. This shows how inclusive Scratch can be. The teachers felt more confident in teaching Scratch as they developed their understanding of it and how to use it. Programming has many cross-curricular links and it can be integrated into any subject in the primary school national curriculum. A cross-curricular approach allows children to have a richer learning experience, by Kerry 2015. Programming can be used in a variety of subjects, for example maths, English, music and modern foreign languages, MFL. In maths, children can use Scratch to learn about shapes and their properties. Children could follow instructions on a sheet and predict what shape it will make. They could also create their own shapes, thinking about what codes they have to use. It can be used in English to create a story or game to go with a story that they have written. In music, children can learn musical language by creating a musical piece on Scratch, using instructions for different instruments, set the tempo, notes and the beat. In MFL, children could create a game changing the language in Scratch, so when they input the code it will be in the language they are learning. This is beneficial because children can teach each other in the game in another language. Integrating programming into physical education can be challenging. However, children could write instructions in Scratch on how to play a sport in PE, or create a sports game in Scratch and then play it in PE. ICT is all around us and is developing at a fast rate, and it is important to equip children for this. Williams and Easingwood, 2007, state that the effective use of ICT can truly enhance the delivery of all subjects.
Created using Powtoon.